the...
Okay, bring your thing back.
Ah, but don't move it. Is it still auto steering?
Yes. I didn't move it. No, don't touch that. Because if you touch that, then you gotta press 2 again, so your knob works. You're driving.
Oh, okay. It makes sense, like the combine.
Okay, you're going a little too fast. We're slowing this down for you because you don't know what you're looking at.
Left is down. It's actually quite difficult to see from this seat. It's much more well positioned than the passengers. Well, I'm officially driving.
No, you're not.
Or I'm officially not driving our John Deere Swather in the driver's seat.
Yeah, because if you had to drive this, now you would have something going on. Okay, watch the hill and look at your cuts. Put your hand on the knob. You have to pay attention to this, Dave. Feel your head go over that one.
Maybe I'll come down one to get a better cut on this
down
side.
and left.
Right, I did that.
And then
might even go
you have
down
to wait.
another.
Check your low side, you know, that gives you an indication of what you can do. Because you're going to go, to get this right, one side of the head will start being in the ground, and you'll have to feel it, then you'll click it back out of it. Go one click left. Okay, that helped clean that sound. Now check the right. You don't really have anything to give there, really. Lean back so I can see that. And I can feel the head drag too. Click it to the right ones because it feels like the head's dragging. You're crowning. Look it up.
How can you tell if you can't see the middle?
I can feel that the swather shaking. We're still crowning it. The thing's still on the head. You have to watch your edges, okay? Okay, now start clicking to the left. Watch your cut. That tells you what's going on.
It does feel faster when we're moving downhill.
Well, that jerking gate is your head being on the dirt. Okay, now start checking your cuts. Back it off.
I did. Oh, left?
Yeah. Lower it.
I did. 3.
Okay. Now wait and see what happened. Now check your cuts. Give it another click now.
Now to take a quick break from the video, I'd love to say a huge thank you to Good Chop for sponsoring. Now, it's harvest time on the farm, and we're about 40 minutes from a grocery store, so having high-quality meat and seafood show up right at the door is an absolute game changer, especially out here in Montana. If you hear the sizzling in the back, it's a pan full of bacon that I'm frying up for breakfast this morning. Because we work such long days, it's super pertinent that you get good, healthy food to fuel your body. My absolute favorite part about Good Chop is they deliver American-sourced meat and seafoods from farms right here in the US and fisheries. So that is super important to me, especially being a farmer myself. I understand the volatility of the markets and how important it is to support your neighbors and your local community. This bacon that I have back here came vacuum sealed and frozen, so you know that it's totally fresh, and boy does it smell delicious. This is definitely the best bacon I've ever had. I'm already on my second round of it this morning. What really drew me to Good Chop was, of course, that it's American-sourced products, but you get super high-quality cuts of meat as well, so I think that that's also a great advantage, especially like this ground beef. This is probably my #1 used product of theirs because my favorite meal to make, whether it's during harvest time because I'm trying to get a kind of extra meal in after the day, or just generally during the year, is I take ground beef, I put it in a stir fry with zucchini and rice, and it tastes so delicious. I add a bit of chili oil in there, so this is definitely my #1 used product, but I also love cooking salmon. So they have some great salmon here. I brought it all out of the freezer to give you kind of a rundown of some of their products. But the shrimp are also super yummy, and you can't go wrong, so you can really diversify with the type of meats you're getting while supporting American farmers. The other awesome part is there's a ton of options to choose from. You can customize your own box with over 100 different options. Some of those options include grass-fed beef, prime steaks, 100% wild-caught seafood, so you can really make sure you're ensuring you're getting healthy products. It's definitely on the to-do list as a must accomplish before harvest time, so my freezer's stocked and I never have to come home after a long day of work worried what I'm gonna be able to fry up. And Good Chop has been kind enough to provide me with a discount for you. So use Kate50 for $50 off your first Good Chop purchase plus free shipping. So make sure to check it out. I'll include the link in the description. I really think that this is an amazing company, especially American source product. I mean, can you get better than that? You're supporting farmers like myself as much as possible. And getting some fantastic meat, I might add. Here, I'll show you how this bacon's cooking up. Thank you again, Good Chop, for sponsoring. Back to the video.
Although that felt like your head was on the ground because it was. Yeah. Okay, what do we got going on? I think we're grounding again right here. So sometimes you can look down here and see that you've got your skidding on the ground, but you can't hardly do that. But we're leaving a shit pot full over here.
Oh, what is the beeping?
I don't know.
It doesn't say anything. It's just scary.
Okay, back. Lower the head a little bit.
To me, back off would be raise the header.
No, I'll say raise it. But this thing's grounding here. This hill's falling away steeper than this thing is. And so to try and catch that, we're running on the dirt right here. Right there. Okay, when you feel this shaking like that?
I moved it up too.
Okay. Then check your cuts again. Anytime you click that, you gotta look back at your cut. And you gotta feel this. When that's doing that, this head's on the ground. This will purr when everything is like off the ground.
I feel like it would be nice if John Deere implemented a camera to see the middle teeth that you can't see. We've got this big hill mound thing that's drifting this way. This is a pretty deep part of the Coolie. And it's short too, so it's like a lot of movement. The reason I don't like operating this on the combine going through Coolies is I feel like it has less fast movement rate.
Fast if you need it. But you can hand drive it. But as soon as you get to the cooling gate, then you gotta press
Click 2. Oh, that is, because when you're in the driver's seat, you're like, oh, what do I do?
You lower it here.
I'm lowering.
Now pick it up, pick it up. Right. Yeah,
I'm doing it.
Okay, left.
You weren't kidding. This is.
Turn right. Left. You can see.
It's a pretty bad cut on my part. That's intense going through the Coolies. I did.
Okay.
This is a third.
Check your cuts.
See, I feel like it's a bit slow.
It's not. It just, it feels like we're still grounded here. I'm sure we are. Give it one like should smooth it out.
It feels weird to just turn a knob. I feel more like a hand operation person.
Then you won't have float.
Operator. Well, what's float worth if it's crowning and it's not noticing and picking it up?
Turn it up. Just this position, this pass. This one won't be as bad that way. It has its own movement right there.
Is spring wheat less expensive to grow than winter wheat?
No.
Does it earn a higher profit?
I don't know. Just depends.
Click it back.
Yeah, back there. Sometimes I'll fish juice up the click or so. Now, when this thing goes up like this, theoretically you'd be lowering, and as the back comes up, you pick back up. Drop it down a little bit. You're scooping quite a bit. Okay. There, you can feel your head on the ground. One's like that. One.
All right.
Wait. Now start your turn. Easy.
Oh. But you said you got to give it a jerk.
Yeah, I know. Pull slow it down.
What button is guidance? I can't
This
remember.
Okay, just wait. Drop our head and ease the throttle and the handle into it and see what that got. Now it's looking for the line and it's going to swim a little bit. Feed a little speed to it.
What was the beeping?
I don't know. It's swimming still to get lined up, you know what I mean? That's why you want to fall right in, you know. Take extra care to line the head up with the edge of the thing. Get your guidance early. If you go out further, you know, and turn around and then get your guidance in, drive over that last thing, press button 2. Ease into the thing and off you go. What do we got going on? Lower it. At least. Let me see. The swather will normally pick up speed once you get the head out of the dirt a little bit. It feels like it's in the dirt right now.
I think you just feel the field.
The dirt and the head are meeting. Yeah, I'm feeling the feel, that's right.
I feel the bumps either way though.
Yeah, but they're different, Kate. I'm sure there's something rubbing on the dirt right now.
You can kind of watch the teeth, but you can't tell. Wouldn't you see dust if it was going in the dirt?
No. You'll see skid marks, Kate, but you can't see skid marks here. You can only see them out there, so it's the edges of the header. When you're on a crown, you gotta feel that. Pick it up a little bit. It feels like it's working pretty hard on the dirt. Okay, now you better start looking at your edges because you're dropping into this coolie. You know, you gotta start picking that side up. Drive that side, lower that back. Don't worry about this. Run that. That's your high side. Lower it.
Doing good here. Would you ever trade your combining job for swather?
Just trying to get stuff done, Kate. I do it. The reason I'm out here is because I'm here. And then I understand more about this anyway. I don't do this very much. It isn't that I can't. I'd figure it out to make it easy, trust me. And I'd be nice to my swather too.
We're getting a yellow exclamation point sign. I mean, I do notice the side though, it was pretty low, but then might as well run lower and get more.
No. You want to run so your header's
Oh, that kind of felt like.
Yeah. There's
I
gonna
felt
be
that
rocks
one.
up here. I know there's rocks in the bastard.
I feel like it's easier to see the rocks in this field as well because the wheat is sparse.
Better if we were getting everything here, Kate. This might be better than you think. I mean, yield-wise, it wouldn't be necessarily good because it got starved in water and forever. So.
Maybe there's a lot of wheat in the heads.
Kate.
You think this will go 50?
No, I have no idea. Pick it up a little bit, then check your cut.
The steering wheel kind of moves on its own. Pretty low on that other side though.
Now as it comes up flat, pick your head up one click or two. Feel how smooth this is right now?
Yeah, it's quite nice. We're not super clean on the right side.
But again, this part of the thing is falling away from this.
I think if we were cutting it this
almost on the
way,
ground here.
it would be helpful.
You can't cut it any lower than that.
How many acres is this field?
160. Better click it up, Kate.
Chris said the further out it is, it can kind of pick up the fallen wheat.
It can grab it because it gets lower to the ground. That arm that it slides on goes down. Get over this thing. You're driving it.
I thought I'm auto steering it.
No, you don't auto steer through the corner. Turn, square it. Easy. Okay, get going. Hit the guidance button. Slow.
I hit the guidance button. I'm pretty off there.
Yes.
Should I go back?
Yes. Because we want to, you know, otherwise you won't get the end next time.
Yeah.
But they are all animals, don't you think, this thing?
It's just the steering's so off about it. I do this
It's an animal.
in the drill, but this is incredibly hard to drive. Uncle Chris makes it look easy.
He's steering his. This is like doing nothing. He don't like it, but he don't get it.
The field looks really pretty with the endless wheat coloration. The only thing I wouldn't like about swathing is one of my favorite parts about harvest is the crew and the camaraderie at lunch and just around the farm.
Now you're getting your game on, too.
And swathers usually separated and doesn't come out for lunch, so we'll bring them a lunch and they just keep swathing away, which can be nice at times, but I definitely like being a part of the crew. I brought cheese, salami, and graham crackers for Dad because he hasn't eaten all day. And it's the yummy cheese you like that's smoked.
Have you tried one of them too?
I have. I've been putting a slice on my egg in the morning too. Pretty yummy. This is how farming goes. Dad thought he'd have the day off, but instead we could go swathing because it's not too damp, so this is what you're up to. During sunset, which probably means it's nearing 8. 3-course meal brought to the swather. Cheese, salami, and then followed by graham crackers. Never seen it. This is like the skid steer mower on steroids.
Yeah, darn. And then get guided.
So I just finished my last pass in the field, and once again I've stolen Dad's phone because it seems my phone doesn't have as much battery life anymore. But it was a very successful day of swathing. A huge thank you to my dad for teaching me and letting me drive, even though it's a non-driving swather.
You have to drive it.
We switched seats right here because my dad didn't want me running into his pickup, and this thing's really steery, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
When my dad says steery, I think combine level steery. This is times 100. It's actually crazy. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe to learn a little bit more about how your food gets to your table. Okay, bye!